Alright, here's a video for my little gaming device. It is a small box, handheld, about the size of my hand. It's got a 32 by 16 matrix of LEDs, 6 buttons. That's 3 for each player because it is a 2-player device for one of the games. And it is made of clear acrylic that's been sanded down so it's not quite so clear, and to get rid of some of the hard edges. It has some little plastic rubber feet on it to keep it stable on hard surfaces. And see here, this is your first player left button. And you have the right player left button and the first player action button, which has different functions depending on what you're doing. And when you're playing, you have these little extensions of plastic to keep your fingers steady while you hold the device and push the buttons. Now, I have included a refillable battery pack that plugs into the back of the machine. It contains a 9-volt battery and it has a little connector here, and the end cap goes into the battery pack eventually, somehow. There we go. So on the back of the device, we have the little plug where this inserts, pushes down, and your device turns on. This is the main menu where we have Pong, a racing game, a demo that doesn't really do much, and the credit screen. And you use the left and right flippers to select which one you want to do. There's a second hand in here from somewhere. Who knows who it is? Let's start with the credits. I'm going to start saying, "Happy birthday, Benjamin," because this is your birthday present, Benjamin. Happy birthday. Drew, 2011. And to stop it, we push all 3 buttons at once. Have fun with that. A lot easier with 2 hands. There we go, back to the menu. Next up is the demo. The screen just kind of melts and bounces back and forth, and then just goes into a little scattering mode. And that's all it really does. It's kind of boring. I wanted to do more, but it was a lot of work, and I couldn't really get anything cool. I'm getting back to the menu. Yep. There we go. You push all 3 buttons again. Next up is the racing game, in which you have a little piece here, and you have the constantly falling screen that's going to get smaller and smaller over time, and you have to guide your piece around the edge of the screen. And here we have your score, followed by the high score up here, which is 3,817. I can do it again real quick, just to show that again. And your score here was 158. The score, it consists of how many times the little thing just scrolls down one little bit. It's going really fast. What?
How many blocks you've lived through.
How many blocks you've lived through, that's a good one. And last but not least is Pong. Classic Pong game, shows your score, and a little ball, and the paddles. Initially, you are playing just one player versus the artificial intelligence, which moves back and forth and tries to hit the ball. It's not perfect, which is a good thing, because then you can actually beat it if you wanted to. So, play. Oop! You see down there at the bottom, let me lose so I can show you. Down here at the bottom, it shows how many bullets you have. I lose again. See, now the other player has 2 bullets. And what the bullet does is after 3 seconds of gaming, like the second player just did to me, you can shoot.
Using what?
Using the action button. This is very difficult to do with one hand. That'll work.
Tell me when to push.
Okay. It does get faster. Push, or not. And the ball does eventually get faster.
How did his paddle get bigger?
He apparently shot the ball once, because the way the bullets work is if you shoot the other person loses a piece off their paddle. But if you shoot the ball, then you gain a piece off the paddle.
What do you mean if you shoot the ball?
If you're able to shoot and hit the ball with your bullet.
Hit the ball?
Yeah, the ball, the little thing bouncing around. The other player keeps trying to shoot me, but he's not very good. Hey! So he just shot me and I lost a piece off my paddle. Now I only have 2.
Paddle sticky.
And then that score, the way you score is by losing all the pieces off your paddle. Or rather, making your opponent lose all the pieces off of his paddle gets you a point.
Dude, you're not on the ball. To specify that you have to hit the edge of the paddle the first few games in order to get it to not shoot straight across.
Yeah, if you hit it with just the middle of the paddle, then it goes straight. But seeing as I only have 2 pieces, if you hit it with the edge of the paddle, it goes off to the side. Now let's just quit this now. Hit all 3 buttons at once. So in conclusion, we have the credits. Happy birthday, Benjamin. I made this for you, and I hope you enjoy it. There's a little connector here for programming. I can give you more instruction on that at some other time. But try to keep that hidden away in there. Let me just pull the battery out to quit.
Put some thought into